What do I think is the stupidest card to have 2 copies of? Signature Move is pretty high up there. Or Conclude, perhaps, is another good example. Some of the cards that are strictly downside, curses like Normality or Pain, are pretty bad to have 2 copies of. But I'm liking the idea of looking for cards where just having 2 copies of what is ostensibly a useful card actually makes them both worse. Conclude and Signature Move are pretty good examples of that. Blasphemy is another one you probably don't need 2 copies of. Corruption and Barricade can kind of fall into this category too, where you just don't have a use for the second copy, but there's still some utility to drawing 1 copy consistently earlier. Grand Finale's been used in duplicate. That's not one to be stupid for multiple copies. Chat's piping in with Sneaky Teak had a double Blasphemy Pando boss swap yesterday, and it was amazing. Oh, I bet. Yeah, with Pando swap especially. I bet that would be amazing. Jamie says, let's not forget the period where Blasphemy Plus lost the exhaust keyword instead of retaining. I didn't know that happened. That's funny. So we've got a remove to start option, which I do adore, especially combined with early shops. Because getting a whole bunch of card removes early is really strong on Defect. The other thing I'm noticing here, though, is a forced early elite. We have to go through one of these 3 nodes very soon, and that creates a bit of a problem. It could even be good enough reason to go for some potions. But I'm a firm believer in removing 2 on Defect is a good thing. If we want the current health, we could also go for Ye Old Boss Swap. Although, again, I think that's not the greatest when you've got this forced early elite. I suppose that's technically true of take damage starts, though, as well. When we looked at our 400 data, I remember learning something about the remove 2 starts. I want to say it was that we didn't do well with lose 99 gold remove 2 very often, but taking damage to remove 2 was fine. That's what I remember learning. I don't know if that's what I actually learned. Let's do it. I am going to remove 2 strikes. And my biggest suspicion is that if you lose the 99 gold for the 2 removes, you're kind of counteracting your own bonus, because although you got it removes immediately, you can't spend your money on an earlier move to get even further ahead on card removes. Whereas what we can do here is get some more cash and cards, and then step into the shop for another striker move. We'd be down 3 starter cards before we're barely into the game, and that's going to be a very, very helpful thing as we get further into the run. Enrique K, thanks for the 1.5 metric years of support. Figured I should probably play Zap over taking a little bit of damage there. Here we don't have to play Zap again, though. We can just defend 3 times. Or could we? Yes, we could. Brilliant. Get some money and a Dex Potion, and I'm actually pretty okay with first card hologram on Defect, especially when my alternatives are Fusion and Recursion. These are more esoteric orb cards that really don't help you get started that much. Generally speaking, Recursion is, at best, as good as a Zap. You're channeling a Lightning Orb. So you're doing 8 damage to 1 random target for 1 energy. It's just not a good enough deal. New feature of the bot, candidates. Oh. Cards that are in the deck that can be mastered. Very cool. Very cool. Courtesy of BE. That's awesome. The bot grows ever smarter. What I like about Hologram is that it enables an early upgrade on Zap or Dualcast to create a 0-cost card to fetch. In addition to just kind of being a block card that's also card draw. Got some utility there for sure. What do I do? Strike you or... No, let's just do this. Strike you. I was going to say 3 strikes next turn can kill, but that's not a thing. I could Zap Hologram Dualcast, and that has a chance to kill one of them. Or we could Hologram Defend, block 8, take some. 50-50 chance that we kill one of them. if I hollowed the dual cast? Tricky, tricky. I think I might just want to hollow defend. Minimize the incoming damage here. Okay, that worked. I'll take it. Okay, that was a little bit tricky because of the random targeting of the lightning orbs. We saw that that penalty really kicking in there. But we get an excellent early game offensive card, especially with the deck being as small as it is. Doom and Gloom is huge here. Deals substantial damage to every enemy and creates a dark orb for us to take advantage of. Very good this early. Doom and boom. Doom and spoon. Just gonna block. Seems to me there is no reason to take any damage yet. Now there is. Dang it, hologram. Alright, well I should have played dual cast, clearly. I was hoping this turn we could defend, hollow, defend if they both attacked, but the cards didn't turn out that way. So we take a bunch of damage. Health total getting precipitously low already. That's not good. However, Compiled River's great. It's an attack card that's also going to draw, presumably, 2 cards, maybe more. A Leap this early isn't bad either, although quite frankly I'd prefer either Steam Barrier or Charge Battery as a block. Compile will do just fine. Definitely a little worried about this first elite, but we'll see. Maybe we get a heal here? No, we can trade health for a relic. We are in no position to lose any more health. I cannot click any times here, not even once, I don't think. We need every hit point. And I don't think there are that many relics that would make a large difference for us. So I'm going to pass completely there. And I'm going to be enthralled by my options at this shop. Card remove, of course, being very appealing and one of the reasons we came here. On Sale Rainbow, genuinely pretty damn good when you have a Compile Driver in your deck. Though I'm thinking card removal Fear Potion is probably the smarter play. Having very few attack cards will be a bit of a problem. Dex Potion. Wondering if we need to sleep here. Although upgrading Doom and Gloom might make a huge difference. Heck it. Let's see how this goes. This might not work. I have no idea if this is going to be enough. Let's find out together! Alright, Sentries is a good start. Doom and Gloom turn 1, also a good start. This is definitely where we use the Dexterity Potion. Alright, we can either Hollow, Defend. Actually, Compiled River Defend might even be better. I could Hollow Doom and Gloom, but then I would take 15. I don't really love that idea. Alright, let's do it this way then. Defend, then draw 2. Okay. Good. Come on, Zap dual cast next turn, please. Zap hit the middle one. Close enough. Good. Okay, we got through the fight. We still have double-digit health. Got our first relic, which is Ceramic Fish. Not exactly an inspiring first relic, but it'll do just fine. And Frost cards are going to round out the Compile Driver in an excellent way. Beam Cell is also nice to make our physical attack damage higher, but that's alright. Very tempting to take Glacier, but I think that we should probably consider a cheaper card so that we can play it alongside Doom and Gloom or with Hologram, and that means Chill is the winner here. 1 Frost per each enemy in combat. One of my favorites for early game orb generation. The fact that it's free is just so nice. Also, pretty happy with the Golden Idol. Golden Idol and Ceramic Fish together, although they don't multiply one another. It's just going to be a lot of gold all told. And the question card is going to make it easier for us to find cards that we want to take, which means we're more likely to get money from ceramic fish, although all of this is dependent on getting through the next few floors. We're really hoping for a heal here. That's the opposite of a heal. Another card remove, or some money. Very tempting to take another card remove, actually, but I think we're going to need the health in the next few nodes. So probably take the money here. Although I could almost see removing a defend at this point. Getting rid of the last strike is a very big deal. Problem is I don't ever see us successfully defeating this elite if I remove the strike. Bad Lucky says, do extra cards from question card have an influence on the discovery rate for rares? Yes. Yes. Seeing more cards with the question card will increase your rare chance. And because you are looking at more cards, you're also rolling for rares more often. So question card will definitely make you see substantially more rare cards. Why not both? Yeah, lead is already scary at 19, although we do get another fight. We're hoping to do well in this fight and get a potion. I'm going to take the money here. At a reasonable amount of cash. And then this is a tricky fight indeed. I'd like to Doom and Gloom defend, but we need to we keep as much of our health as possible. So let's do this. Pretty easy fight overall. If we take it slow, it might go well. So far, so good. Target the one with less health. Excellent. Okay, perfected this fight. That's a good sign. We get an Entropic Brew, which is 2 potions in 1, and we can take in a genetic algorithm if we want one, although that would definitely slow me down in the fight. I will, in fact, take a genetic algorithm. And with 3 potions, I will, in fact, fight this elite, the Gremlin Knob. Fortunately, we do draw algorithm turn 1. That's probably okay. What's in the potion here? Liquid Memories. Perfect. So I'm guessing we want to go Algorithm, Doom and Gloom, Liquid Memories, Doom and Gloom? That sounds right. Then we get 2 Dark Orbs cooking immediately. We do 42 damage immediately. And if we need the Explosive Potion, we have it, but I think we're in pretty good shape here. Next turn we can evoke one of the Dark Orbs. So just looking at this, how much damage is this? We do 8 from evoking the Lightning. We do 18 from evoking the Dark Orb. And we do 10 from the Compelled River. So let's do some quick math. We have 10 plus 8 plus 18 damage headed the Knob's way. This turn we're going to do 3 plus another 9, which is another 12. That is 48. So we're going to kill, which means we can go strike, defend, defend if we want to. And we will. Take 4. And we even draw a dual cast, even better. Alright, that's 1 dead gremlin. Get lots of money. Get a turnip making us immune to frail. And we're offered a skim or an electrodynamics, both of which are pretty absurd. Luigi Head, thanks for 9 months. Caw-caw. Ever play with fast mode enabled? Oh yeah, we're playing with fast mode right now. Actually, quick tip, if you're still new-ish to Slay the Spire, and you're not sure how to improve your in-combat gameplay, one thing you can do is actually try disabling fast mode to cause this game to intentionally slow down. The slower pace helps you actually pause a moment at the beginning of each turn to sort of think about what you're going to do. It's actually quite a good idea. I whizzed through the game with thousands of hours of practice behind me, but it's always a good idea to slow down and think a little bit more about what you're doing. I love this deck so far. My only regret is that we didn't remove this strike. But I'm glad we didn't, because we needed that strike for Gremlin Knob. We saw it. We should be good going into another fight here. We could upgrade Electro to make our area damage superb. Probably want to upgrade a Hologram going into the Guardian. Actually, upgrading Zap over Electro might make sense. Yeah, I think I'd actually prefer to upgrade Zap over Electrodynamics. They're both +1 Lightning Orb, except the Zap is reusable, the Electro is not, essentially. 1059 says, when you watch streamers play, fast mode seems right. When you play yourself, fast mode is way too quick for your mind to keep up. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And yes, I definitely recommend disabling Screen Shake. I mean, as a streamer, that's kind of standard, right? For the best viewing experience for everybody, there should be no Screen Shake on my screen, ever. Pen, thanks for 27 months of support. Alright, I'm going to upgrade the Zap. I'm hoping that 15 health and an explosive potion is enough for whatever this is. Yeah, this should be fine. Yep. Looks pretty fine to me. So I can play Algo and hope the Fat Gremlin gets hit. Or we can dual cast and try to kill something. Even worst case scenario, we don't die here. I'm just going to play the Algo. Get him, Lightning Orbs. Dang it. Ow. Alright, we're definitely resting before Guardian then. That's fine. Some money. A Hello World, a Reinforced Body, a Fusion, or a Chaos. Pretty good Reinforced Body. We could use another decent block card to really round out the deck, and Reinforced is one of the best. From there, we can gain all sorts of energy and be pretty happy with it. Could also grab Hello World. Yeah, 4 uncommons. That's kind of cool. Take the Reinforced Body. And as much as I'd like another upgrade here on Hologram, we're going to sleep prior to fighting Guardian with 6 health. Go up to 25 here. That's a reasonable amount. Should be a pretty easy fight, especially with the turn 1 Doom and Gloom. All we have to do is enough damage to prevent Guardian from smacking us on this turn. We can dual cast the Dark Orb if we need to, or we can do 16 plus 6 plus 3, which is 25, which is enough already. We can keep this Dark Orb for later. End up dual casting this? I'm not sure. Well, the Reinforced means we're taking a hit. Well, this is why we rested, ultimately. Otherwise, we'd be dead here, pretty much. Not quite, but almost. Zoop. The only way we can avoid incoming damage is to spend all our energy blocking here. We lose out on getting a new Dark Orb, but I think that's fine. We should hologram back that Doom and Gloom, though, if we can. We can't. Problems. I guess I just block for 23 and take 13? This draw order was not fun. The Compel River, I think it just gets worse. We're not going to be able to do the required 33 damage here. Yeah, let's just block. Ouch! Dark Orb, save me. Close here. Spooky though. Defend Hollow, defend blocks 13. We live on 1. What about offensively? Can we do 60 damage this turn? I don't think so, right? If I go Zap, Doom and Gloom, Strike, we would deal 24 plus 8 plus 20. plus 6. Wait, that's pretty close, actually. That's 58. So with the explosive potion, we actually could. I'm cool with that. Hologram zap instead of strike. Oh, yes, of course. We might even be able to save the potion then. Because yes, rather than spending 1 energy on this, hollow the zap, do this, and that's Xaxes without using the potion. Heck yeah. Save that potion. GG. Brilliant. Classic 4 defect rares. Not that interested in a Meteor Strike. 80% potion, by the way. Not that interested in a Meteor Strike because we have no reasonable way to play it. More card draw from Machine Learning is definitely acceptable. Reboot could be a fun way to get more card draw. I particularly like it with very few starter cards. Or Core Surge. TL11, gain an artifact. Pretty much always helpful, Core Surge is. Kind of interesting with Turnip, too, as we can use the artifact to block a wider range of things, since it'll never get spent on Frail. Helps us pick up a bias later, but can otherwise just be pretty useful. We are short on attack cards, too, and I like the fact that it exhausts. Sure, I'll take that over the Machine Learning. And we're offered Choker, Cursed Key, Inserter as our boss relic options. Choker and Cursed Key give us more energy. Choker limiting us to 6 cards per turn, and Cursed Key giving us curses if we open non-boss chests. Or the Inserter gives us more orb slots over time, giving us 1 orb slot every 2 turns. Definitely think I would prefer with this deck to have more energy. We've got a bit of card draw already. We've got some nice expensive cards that we can spend energy on. And we've gotten a lot of removals, which makes me want to go more energy. I think I prefer the Cursed Key to the Velvet Choker. Velvet Choker is just so limiting in the long run, preventing you from stacking 0-cost cards or stuff like that. We'll have to skip 1 chest and probably get 1 curse, although I think we're ahead enough on removals that I won't mind adding and removing 1 curse too much. So let's take the Cursed Key here. Also, we'll get 9 gold for the curse. Not a big deal, but it's not a small deal either. Not that small, anyway. If we go this way, we can even have the shop right after the mid-act chest, as well as maybe fighting 2 elites. Really up to us. Let's mark this one in red, this one in green. Start out this way. Or combats to start the act will be a little tricky, but the turnip's here to help. Also go this way for the shop earlier. But again, I really think we want that shop after getting cursed. Hellpet, did you hear about the tailor who lost their job? They just couldn't make the cut. Bird Nerds. Bit of a challenging entry to Act 2. Electrodynamics or Chill should both make this a lot easier on us. Joke was so... Oof. Sure, I'll dual cast. Next turn could be bad. Not too bad. Killed that middle bird. I didn't, though. Explosive Potion saves 6 right now. Realistically, that's all we're taking, though. No, I'll keep it. Jokehead chat in stitches. Was tailor-made just for them. Why did our potion chance drop there? Potion chance resets to a base of 40 at the end of each act, is what happened there. Rebound has an upgrade on it. I actually don't mind a rebound one bit. Pretty decent damage, and the ability to put a card back on top can be quite useful at times. I'll take it. Hellpad, thanks for the gifted sub. And Arnhem SAA, hello and welcome. Been watching the YouTube a lot. Thanks for the awesome content. You're heckin' welcome. Glad you enjoy it. It is my pleasure to be here 5 days a week, making cozy content that people both enjoy and learn from. It's a win-win in my book. Much as I'd love to play Doom and Gloom there, I don't think I should. Okay, well, that's kind of aggro, don't you think? Any way for me to do 29 damage? No. Am I a professional streamer? This is my full-time gig. This is how I earn a living. So, yes. Living, in fact, the dream, thanks to the wonderful, wonderful community members who help me do what I do. So many people that come together to support this stream and enable me to be here all the time. It's great. Charge battery plus is pretty hype, especially with Turnip here, but will it be enough? I'm not 100% sure we're going to get too far here, Twitch chat. Into Act 2. Lice Phoenix, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Holy moly. Holy guacamole. Please no hurdy, Snake Plant. Thanks. So Turnip blocks the Frail. That allows us to block Weaken with the artifact there. Get an Essence of Darkness. Very good potion. Definitely thinking we're probably not going to go red path. No good names remain. Thanks for the 23 months. Tony Twice, thanks for the 4. And the Bafla, thanks for 5 gifted subs. One of the things we do on the channel as a thank you to the many, many people who support the channel is when this meter below my face fills up, which it just did, we have a sort of community/modded Spire Day. I've been hearing a lot about the Packmaster mod in particular. So I think we'll do it tomorrow prior to our paperback adventures stream. We'll be doing a community day of Spire, checking out the Packmaster mod with chat draft and just having a good time. Quite a moment. Get gold on Twitch chat. Do I want a program plus? Not really. No, I don't. Nor do I want that streamline. But I do want to remove the last strike. We could upgrade all of our defense, but I think we're just going to remove all of our defense instead. Starting with the free one here. I've ever tried the Co-op Spire mod a couple times. Don't quite like the way it ends up being paced, but I really like the idea behind it. Spire with friends. We've used the bingo and speedrun racing modes of Spire with Friends on the channel a lot during our community days. And yes, that'll be starting at the start of stream tomorrow, is my current plan. Just rebound the zap. Why not? I could have hollowed the zap, is that why? I could also just hollow... No, dual cast is on top here. Good enough. Really smooth Snecko fight. We're offered some cards. We could maybe take a recursion or a double energy, but we don't have a huge impetus to do either of those things. I think what we should do is have a snooze at the fire and then face our elites. With these potions, it shouldn't be too bad. Testry says, another mod, Spire together that's more direct co-op. Both players in the fight against enemies with doubled health. That is kind of cool. Yeah, a little reminder goes a long way, Flintlock. A call to action, as they say, can make a big difference. Speaking of call to actions, I guess I have another one to make here, which is for our sponsor today, HelloFresh. If you're in the US, did you know that you can support the stream and get yourself a steep discount on a first box of food from HelloFresh at the same time, with that link there in chat? Fortunately, that is for US addresses only. I see 10 people have already used the code for our promotion so far, which is just fantastic. Truly awesome. Transformer card, all right. The defends are going to start going. We've gotten much better blocks now. Reinforced, genetic, charge battery, chill. We're no longer dependent on the basic defends. And if you find yourself in Act 2 and you still are dependent upon your defends for block, you really need to not be as quickly as you can. Let's turn this into a Hyper Beam. That is definitely a better card and an amazing pairing for the Core Surge, by the way. Going to be great for this fight. Boom. Hyper Beam, Doom and Gloom, and guess what, Twitch chat? The explosive potion we saved from Guardian, saving 22 health. That's why you save the potions. Black. The damage. The Real Hooser, thanks for 2 months of support. We can have bottled electrodynamics. That's kind of cool. All for one, cool-headed, and stack plus. Cool-headed's okay. How's it going, Bloot? First run of the day. Just getting started here. All for one doesn't really work all that well. We could definitely consider Beam Cell for the vulnerable. Beam Cell often needs an upgrade. We could give one here. I don't love it, though. I don't have any focus for this Frost Orb. No, I'm not going to take any of this. Other than the bottled electrodynamics, of course. We will take that. We are also going to crack open this chest. Ginger, make us immune to weaken. We're not fighting Collector, are we? We're not. Okay. If I was fighting Collector, I might actually consider this. Because it allows Core Surge to be extra useful in that fight, but we're not fighting Collector, and I don't want to open any more chests this run, so we'll take the key instead. Dark Orbs always target the enemy with the lowest health, so if I dual cast this Dark Orb, it'll hit the front sentry twice. Let's just chill. Don't want to rebound dual cast. Sure. Be a good block next turn. Pew pew. Steam barriers back. No upgrade though. Likewise on charge battery. Unupgraded cards equals no thanks for me, mostly. And here, we've made it all the way to the shop. And there's some very interesting things here. Couple defect-specific relics. The runic capacitor gives us 3 additional orb slots. The emotion chip triggers our orbs if we lost health at the start of the previous turn. Omamori also here to block curses. Kind of useful with Curse Key. We can guarantee to get 1 random relic out of this. And there's many curse opportunities in Act 3 generally, so it's quite likely we could use both charges. The electronic store. Heat sinks, emotion chip, capacitor. Card remove on Writhe seems important. Let's start with that. Definitely tempted by Runic Capacitor here. Turbo is also quite nice for an energy generator. Could buy both a Memory and Runic Capacitor. Let's do that. Which leaves me with just enough for Turbo. Let's do that too. Onwards. Note the ceramic fish refund. Heck yeah. Turbo is almost free. It makes the turbo button worth, the turbo upgrade worth considering. I also really like the hologram upgrade so that we can get back cards multiple times now. It seems more important now that we have access to turbo. Let's make these our last two nodes. Give me a curse. Merchant. Chemex Transmutation, my favorite combo. Bummer. Oh well. I like your mask. Ooh, Essence of Darkness Runic Capacitor is like crazy good. How are we gonna beat the Book of Stabbing? I think I might use the Essence of Darkness on the Bronze Automaton. This looks like Rebound, Charge Battery, Core Surge Reinforced. Or I could do Charged Battery, Electrodynamics Reinforced. Do less immediate damage, but get 2 more Lightning Orbs in play. That actually seems like it might be better. We also won't redraw the Electro. Wondering if I was meant to use that. This turn's pretty bad, too. Alright, well, hollow charge battery, but I'm not sure it's the right choice. Book stabbing's very much a fight you have to end kind of quickly. Or else. Oh boy. I should have used the Essence of Darkness earlier in this fight, is what I'm learning here, but here we are. We're just gonna die. Certainly we can't finish it this turn. We never were going to unless we use the essence. Okay. We'll just lose a bunch of health then. Has to be enough. Next turn is only a 24 hit. And then the turn after this one we'll perish. So we have to be able to win next turn. This is a good start. Redone this. All right, we lived. Just barely. We get wing boots, allowing us to teleport around, although that won't help us beat the Bronze Automaton. Also offered another Compadre, which looks quite good in this deck. We have 3 orb types represented, and good energy generation now. Don't want a claw or a second turbo. Napalm Shimmer, thanks for 21 months. Keep it cozy. Alright, and as long as we use the Essence of Darkness, this fight should be manageable, is my hope. We go Electro Essence. I think so. A lot of Dark Orbs. Killing them. This would be a reasonable time to consider using Hologram to get Chill. It's going to have 3 Frost Orbs. It's going to cut into my Dark Orbs, but it's not going to matter that much, huh? feels right. So I could turbo and then compile again. Or I could not do that. Let's not do that. Doesn't feel like it's going to be enough damage. We could do some silly nonsense here, and I'm going to probably use the Blessing of the Forge too. Upgrade this turbo and this dual cast and this hyper beam. The fact that these are each draw 3 seems pretty good. That's actually good enough to full block. I'll take it. 6 times 9 is 54. Yeah. Could have also hologram turbo and kept going with the compultor over there, but just full blocking felt pretty good to me. Rebound hyper beam. Will that be enough? I'm not convinced it will be, actually. I've done math, actually. This seems fine, though. Get him. GG. Alright, we made it. Actually, was not sure we were going to get it back 2 there. But here we are. We survived. We've got our Omamori and our Wing Boots. And one of these cards if we want. Rainbow looking definitely better than before, especially with Runic Capacitor. But Machine Learning could be okay here, too. Definitely liking Rainbow. Take that to fill up the orb slots, make the compulsors reliable here, and look at this, we get Runic Pyramid. That could turn things around. That's going to make our reinforced body all the more impactful. That's going to make dual casting Dark Orbs so much easier. I like it a lot. Could instead take extra energy from the Fusion Hammer, or less card rewards from Busted Crown. Not even that bad, thanks to Question Card, but I still think Runic Pyramid will be by far the superior option here, allowing us to keep all of our cards in hand at the end of each turn. Yeah, Focus would definitely be the easiest way for us to get stronger from here. A Bias Cognition would be a big game changer, for example. Oh, glad we bought that Omamori, huh? Have to go through the Burning Elite this act, so our path is basically chosen for us. Spooky. $23 damage. But the boots! Oh yeah, the boots! We do have the boots. In which case, I could also fight this elite and this elite. We can fight 2 extra elites in addition to this path. I like that. Or, you know, do whatever feels reasonable. I need to play Electro this turn. Don't love this already. Good. Alright, Core Surge so I can Hyper Beam next turn. certainly going to need it. Alright, we can also make room in hand to play the compile drivers, draw the turbo and the chill, which both seem pretty important as well. Tough call here. Start with algorithm. Algorithm, compile driver. Alright, there's chill. And what, hollow zap compile driver? Yes. There we go. There's turbo. So incoming damage currently is 27 plus 22 is 49. Or 37 if we kill the front one. We can block 37 and kill the front one. Regen pot for another fight. Heat Sinks Plus and Sweeping Beam Plus. Interesting. Heat Sinks Plus not very good with only one power in the deck currently. Beam could be some nice AoE, I suppose. Draw 1 is useful. But it feels like we have other better AoE options, especially with bottled electrodynamics, so why would I need any of this? Not even go for the eyes. Well, it is welcome here. Without an upgrade. That's how I feel. Should we use the regen potion here? I think so. Let's just get some healing. Draw cards. Could block this turn, that'd be ideal, or if we can win this turn, that also would be ideal. If we can't do either, we're sad. That does look to be the case here, huh? We can do 26, 11, 12. Wait, hold on. That's plenty. I'll take it. Don't get all the health, but that's fine. Second rebound. Definitely interesting with Runic Pyramid. Do want 2 rebounds at some point. Take another Cold Snap as an option too. Currently this run is still on pretty delicate legs though. Is Runic Pyramid plus Void that bad? I don't think so. The Void will only cause us to lose energy one time when we draw it. But we don't retain it because it still exhausts at the end of turn. All's well. This would have been a better fight for the regen potion, but oh well. Fission. Or a Go for the Eyes with a plus on it. Ooh, Fission could be a lot of card draw and energy gain, but 2 turns of weakness is also very, very good. Especially with Runic Pyramid. We're fighting Awakened one, and weakness is actually really crucial for that fight. I'm going to take the Go for the Eyes here. This would have been a really good turn to draw. Core Surge. Dang it. No such luck. Very well. We get entangled for 12 damage per turn, which is going to make this fight extra problematic for us. Let's hologram the Void. It's always a fun option there. Get this in play. So we still need to block for 30 here. 12 Constrict plus 18 attack. And 30 we can do pretty easily. Let's do that. 25 total. We've got 9 block currently, so I need 16 more. Perfect. 25 incoming. We're taking 1 currently. I don't want to take 1. Alright, that went pretty well. Runic Pyramid really saving our bacon, all things considered. Upgraded Cool-Headed, draw 2 and Channel of Frost. These are the cards we've been looking for. The upgraded versions of stuff we saw earlier. Note that we skipped an unupgraded Cool-Headed. Now we got to take an upgraded one. We skipped an unupgraded Go for the Eyes. We get to take an upgraded one. And now we get to look at some colorless cards with question card. And we can find some really good stuff indeed, like Dark Shackles, very, 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 very good with Runic Pyramid. Discovery, not bad either. Hand of Greed's kind of fun. Interesting. Or Master of Strategy, also spectacular. Did I see double Secret Technique? No, I did not. Regular Secret Technique's also pretty good, although probably not as good as Master of Strategy when you have a Runic Pyramid, is my guess. Panic Button also very good, especially with the Core Surge. But I think I like the card draw more. I'm not going to take this Hand of Greed. First up, Nemesis. Discovery is the card draw we've been waiting for. You know, you may not be wrong about that. Alright, good enough turn 1. Slow but steady start to killing the Nemesis. This deck really is going to struggle to figure out how to do much of anything, though, if we cannot get our hands on some focus. Consume, a defragment, a bias cog, any of it would do. Hologram anything and rebound it? Hologram the Dooming Globe. Not gonna rebound it though. Like, we can slowly build up Dark Orbs, but now that we're in Act 3, they're really just not enough damage to be particularly impressive. Got lucky though. Never attacked with a 45 from this Nemesis. Quite lucky. There it is. Too little, too late, Nemesis. Get a Gambling Chip. Amazing with Runic Pyramid, generally speaking. We can discard any number of our opening draw and get that many cards again. We're also offered a second Go for the Eyes. Interesting. You know, 2 might be better than 1 here. Let's do it. Some enemies have artifacts. You need to be able to remove that to deal with them properly. Upgraded Darkness saves the day. Interesting idea. You may not be wrong. Repto. A bit spooky here. Let's do it this way. Rebound the hologram. Hologram zap. 5 lightning orbs should be enough to kill most of the daggers pretty fast here. Repto does attack us on this turn, but we get 4 free frost orbs. While also dunking all the daggers. I'll take it. Card draw. Alright, block with this. That's good. Still going though, problematic. Perfect, summoning some daggers, good. Stuff I don't care that much about. Alright, let's give me that back then. Alright. Let's see, this is getting complicated. Turbo Hyper Beam reinforced. Which means the orbs are pretty meaningless. As long as we can just dual cast one of these dark orbs, though, we're good to go. There we go. Bit of a tricky Repto fight. Only a little bit of damage taken, though. We get a Toy Ornithopter for some healing. And we get offered Buffer or Rip and Tear Plus or Barrage Plus. Actually pretty good with the Capacitor here. Can actually do pretty good damage. Up to 36 damage to a target of our choosing. Feels pretty important. Does sitting versus standing affect the overall win-loss rate? You know, that's something I've never looked at, never better, but I bet you could, you might find something there. Something that Terrence MHS has looked at on his run data is he looked at, is the run of Slay the Spire the first run of the stream or not? And he found that if it was a second or later run of the stream, he had a significantly lower win rate for his runs. Makes sense, right? The measurable effect of human fatigue. And I bet there's all sorts of little details like that that would affect your win rate. Standing happens later in the day, so we're more likely to lose. It's true. Run out of the brain juice. Oh, that barrage just got way better. 7 times 6, 42 damage. Pretty spicy. And we take an event? I could go to shop here if I wanted to. Oh, and then we get an extra fire, actually. We get shop, elite, fire, elite, elite. Hell yeah. It's here. Orange Pellets of the Gods. And we can get the bias cognition to go with, which we can then upgrade. That ought to do it. 5 additional focus for this deck ought to do it. And we can even get another hologram, which is also pretty ridiculous. Give me that. Yay! So all we have to do is play a power attack and a skill in the same turn to remove all debuffs, which is quite beautiful. Here we go. Power? Don't make this the attack, though. Skill. Power. Attack. All debuffs gone, including the loss of 1 focus per turn. And now with 6 orb slots and 4 focus, we can get a lot more done than we could before. Quite a lot. Sure, I'll take the bonus energy next turn. Does Pellets remove the negative focus from Hyper Beam or no? It can restore us to 0 focus. But, so if we play Hyper Beam, we go to -3 focus, we activate Orange Pellets, we'll go back to 3 focus. However, if we play Bias Cognition first, we're at 4 focus. Then we play Hyper Beam. We lose 3 focus, go from 4 focus to 1 focus. If we activate Orange Pellets after that, the game doesn't see any debuffs on us. We lowered our buff count, but we didn't add a debuff. Or we didn't counteract the buff enough to create a debuff. So Orange Pellets can't fix that. Can't take us from +4 focus down to 1 and then back to +4. We can only restore a negative value to 0 by removing a debuff. Shygo says, what's the best way to deal with the giant head? It is kind of like a damage check. One way to think about this is kind of like the bonus stage from Street Fighter, where you have 60 seconds to bust a car into rubble with your bare hands. Just wail on it as hard and as fast as you can before the timer's up, and you can win. The other answer to Giant Head is because you get a few turns at the start of the fight, you have some setup time. And if you can set up to a more powerful position than the Giant Head, you can win the fight that way. So for Ironclad, you could use those turns to set up Barricade and Trench and get hundreds of block. For Defect, you can set up lots of orbs and focus, and then by the time the Giant Head's attacking for a big amount, you can sort of slowly wear it down. But it's just easier to burst the Giant Head down in a few turns, and the more cards you can play in one turn, the better, because of this slow debuff of Giant Head. So if you can spam 20 cards in one turn, it's pretty easy to just destroy the Giant Head pretty effortlessly. Get weakened, sir. So we've got 12 block. We're definitely going to need more than that. Barrage can do good damage this turn. Maybe. Although I might not want to be weakened. To that. Might charge battery back. Do this. Play that next turn for the slow stack. So here we can even rebound or hologram the barrage even. To do the most damage to Giant Head, you want to play your highest damage attack cards towards the end of the turn. Whatever that means to you. The more other cards you can play first, the better your result will be. So let's go rebound the barrage. Deal 10 times, I guess it's only 5, huh? Draw more cards. Zap. Barrage, hologram, barrage. 12 times 5? 6 rather? And then 14 times 6. Pretty good damage. Definitely didn't take that barrage for nothing. 12, we got a block for 25. 25 is easy. Should be dual cast. Or barrage. Barrage works too. Got him. Meal ticket's a little late. It'll heal us at shops. We could go to Act 4 and get a heal, but I'm not going to do one this act. And there's Consume if we want more focus, although notably it's unupgraded. So let's see. Currently we're at +5, so 7 times 6 compared to 5 times 9. Yeah, that's a very marginal improvement with Consume. It's not worth it. Could consider self-repair here for the heals, but it looks like there's not enough fights left for it to really be worth it. Let's get this. Spire, my favorite game of all time? Probably. It's my favorite roguelite of all time, that's for sure. My most replayable game of all time for me. Dark Souls is also another candidate for game I've most cherished. Or some old RPGs. Baldur's Gate 2 is an old-time favorite of mine. XCOM Enemy Within, one of my favorite strategy games of all time. Civilization series. Some other big top ones there for me through the years. Alright, we're gonna do Elite, right? Yeah, we are. I'm sure it'll be fine. I have not played Sekiro. Bloodborne I didn't personally find to my tastes. I'm not sure what Bloodborne was missing, but it was lacking something I needed. This did not do it for me. Okay, we're one short. Let's do it this way then. Was it shields? It might have been. Yeah, it might have been shields. Skill, power, attack. No penalty for me. Orbs are super dead. Or daggers, rather. Daggers are super dead. Just block that weakness. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Poor Repto never stood a chance. Should have used a potion, though. Got a White Beast statue. Okay, we get a potion after every combat. That means I can definitely heal 5 in the next fight, surely. And we can easily click on Seek here. Seems like a pretty good card, / a pretty good upgrade at the final fire. Another opportunity for Fission as well. But I'm taking Seek. And yeah, I'll take Fear Pod over Strength Pod, sure. It's the Giant Head rematch. Shouldn't be too hard. Dark Orb's going immediately here. There's Biased. So check this out. We go Power first, Bias Cog, then Core Surge. So that we get to remove the debuff and keep the artifact. Why not, right? Bonus. Don't forget to use our potion, that's right. We want maximum barrage value, is what we want. Go charge battery. Rebound barrage. Dual cast. Some pretty good damage. Kerblam. Satisfying. Amplify. This turn, your next power card is played twice. Well, if you're telling me that I can double Bias Cognition with orange pellets, you're telling me I can win the run. Here's some brown. Thanks for 16 months of support. Doomtrain says, do I ever find the Act 3 elites are too easy? Yes, I do deliberately take them on as much as possible. That's, I think, required almost for taking on the heart in Act 4. But I don't think the elites of Act 3 are too easy. Reptomancer and Nemesis both have especially killed me many times. And Giant Head will still get me occasionally. All three are pretty pressing threats. What's specific about the Act 3 elites is that they're kind of specific types of deck check. Each of them punishes a different sort of failing in the deck. Giant Head punishes decks that can't scale up to a large enough number. Nemesis punishes decks that can't draw, block, and attack consistently. They can't block on a turn where Nemesis is intangible, or they can't attack when the Nemesis is not intangible. And the Reptomancer punishes decks that don't have an area damage solution, that can't kill the daggers quick enough to prevent their enormous damage. They're all slightly different checks, but all very important too. Yeah, they can do really big damage. Alright, there's, let's skip the Electro in this fight. I'm definitely going to use Amplify on the other thing, though. Let's do this. Every third turn, the Awakened One's going to attack us for a lot of damage here. Looks like we're pretty well set, though. We got Seek here, so we can amplify our Bias Cog. And from there, life is pretty good. All we have to do is make sure to go Power, Skill, and Attack. So Amplify, play Bias Cognition twice, gaining 10 focus. Play an Attack, remove all the debuffs. And before you know it, we have Frost Orbs blocking for 12. Easy. Easy, easy. Good. The power. So now we can just build up a Dark Orb large enough to kill the boss, or we can gradually whittle them down with Barrage. Either really works quite well. Of course, we're stuck with the Amplify for the whole fight, which can be kind of annoying, but it's fine. Grr. Apparently. Could have used Dark Shackles there, but I chose not to. It is definitely not going to make a difference here. Caw. GG, Awakened One. GG. Fluffy Mittens, thanks for 35 moons. 34 more than those that currently orbit our lonely space rock. For now. We'll shuffle Electro out again. Just want more early card draw. There we go. No chill yet? I'll just play this. Seems to be by and large completely fine. That'll do for now. Get this in play. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Any heart kills without anything mastered? I think we've had a Watcher run where we didn't master anything. This is also shaping up to be a Defect run that doesn't actually have 2 copies of anything. Even though we're definitely making the foundation of a successful run. We just haven't, until this moment, had any headway on the run, so to speak, to actually pick up any cards that aren't optimal. But now we have it, and we might be able to get a matching card in Act 4. It just might not be that significant. They do have 2 Go for the Eyes, I suppose. That's true. Alright, what am I seeking here? Rebound Barrage? Let's do it. R.I.P. Donu. GG. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all this debuff negation? Get to go to full health for the first time in a long while, thanks to the shop healing us with a meal ticket. That means we get to smith one card here, which I'm thinking should be either hologram or maybe Master of Strategy, or maybe even Turbo for one more energy each time we play it. Actually, Turbo seems pretty juicy. Let's upgrade Turbo. Do I always kill the donut first? Almost always. The donut adds stinky statuses to your deck, whereas... let me rephrase that. The donut buffs the strength of both of them, whereas Deca adds stinky statuses to your deck. And those statuses can be a real problem. Barrage is not mastered. Okay, this is a very good time to take double Barrage, and neither is Turbo. So I could do Turbo and Barrage here, and I think that's pretty good. Although I'd like to get the Gambler's Brew, too. Sure, we'll do Turbo Barrage. And then is an Explosive Potion or a Colorless Potion better? For the elites here. Planning on using the Power Potion in the Heart Fight. This an Attack Potion's pretty good, huh? But I've taken Creative AI here normally, not in this position. No, we have no need for it. Okay. Single time use ought to be enough, although let's see what the top card is first. Okay. Alright, and I gotta play a new power, attack, and skill, because I did play Electro. So power, attack, skill. Not exactly well set up for next turn is the problem. We can sort that out, I suppose, next turn. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Attack Potion this turn is pretty reasonable. We could use it next turn for the heal. But I'm definitely liking it this turn to either remove the artifact from the Spire Spear or something else. Or Surge is fine, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna what? Hologram Compulsiver? Yes. Rebound, go for the eyes. Draw it again. And actually, we don't even need to hologram the Compulsiver. We can hologram a block card directly. For example, we can use Hologram to get Hologram, to get Hologram, to get a card I want to use next turn. Such as Turbo. Good. This goes to 38. Definitely need an attack card here. Let's seek the Tor Surge. Tor Surge, cool-headed. So, 50 incoming damage. We got 14 already, meaning we need 36 more. This times 5 is 35. Let's go charge battery. Cool-headed reinforced. And we have Dark Shackles for the next time Spire Spear tries to multi-attack, or we can maybe just kill it with Barrage. And Hyper Beam. Works for me. Fuddle's on 9. Can I do this without any further card plays? I can, right? Yeah. Just wait for this attack, and then kill. Cool. So we have the Sundial. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain 2 energy. 2 dexterity from this Dex Potion, and choice of Stack, Go for the Eyes, Tempest, or Chaos. Already got double Go for the Eyes, double Turbo, double Barrage. I think we're going to be okay here. Aiko Yaka asks, why does the shield debuff focus on the defect but strength on other characters? The the Spire shield specifically checks for the presence of an orb slot. So usually the defect, but also any character who has the Prismatic Shard Relic has a 50% chance to lose focus instead of strength when the shield hits them. Yeah, kind of surprised we didn't end up with duplicates of too many things. Never saw a second Reinforced or an Algorithm or anything like that. But overall, we've been able to put together a very quality deck of cards, and quite frankly, that's what counts. Love that we got Seek on turn 1. What a spectacular find. Let's replace the Defend. And I think that's it. I'm going to keep everything else. We don't actually need Core Surge. Sure. We play what? Power Potion turn 1? Yeah, and then I'm going to amp Bias next turn? I think also yes. Heat Sinks, Machine Learning, or Hello World? Hello World's going to be early draw. Machine Learning is going to be more overall draw. Heat Sinks should be draw 4. Probably more than 4 turns in this fight. And we get Go for the Eyes. Good. And now we can use this. Perfect. Okay, so Amplify Biased. Go for the Eyes. Is skill, power, power, attack. And check this out. When we play Go for the Eyes, we lose Vulnerable and apply Weaken. We take this 67 all the way down to 33, cutting that number in half. And I have Dexterity. And we can block next turn with the Dark Shackles. Easy peasy. Take 6 damage here. Take no damage here. Although, let's do this actually. Keep this Dark Shackles? Yes, I am. Stay weak, please. Those barrages are going to be an important part of this heart fight. stay weak for a bit. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Alright, big attack has occurred first. This is probably our genetic algorithm turn, if I had to guess. I don't have a lot of card draw, do I? Next turn could be a little awkward. Weakness is gone as well. Ooh, next turn is going to be awkward. We're going to need Turbo and Reinforce for that then. Next turn we can do this. Dish out a ton of damage. Keep that Heart's health going down, down, down. So that we don't have to stay in this fight too much longer. Aha! Or wait. No, it's not going to work, right? Rebound, go for the eyes. Won't quite work the way that I want it to here. Could have also tried to use Genetic Algorithm on this hit. I was hoping we could use Dark Shackles. Looks like that won't quite be true. The artifact prevents the shackles from working here. Alright, this will be fine, I guess. We've got 2456. That'll work. Rebound this. Just so. You stay weak. That, play this. Alright, here's our Shackles turn. Easy peasy like, although we might also be able to just win this turn. Guess it doesn't matter that much. Get him. GG, Mr. Hearts. GG. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.